works because I'm gonna have like exactly an hour then, because I'm going at 10.
No problem. No problem.
I see where you're coming from though. I appreciate that's
Yeah. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Just go pop to the toilet.
If it gets much larger, Emerald can bring his fleet through.
Then we must cut the link between Warp Gate and Tower.
I know what game I'm going to stream and play through.
We use Invictus to sever the orbital spire.
How does a full playthrough of Sonic Adventure 1 sound?
It's time we use the
Including
power
the
source to
big ones.
our advantage.
Do it.
To supercharge Invictus.
Yep.
We need to reach that Titan.
There's no debate, I am doing it.
Also, was talking to John about the D&D yesterday as well, which was interesting.
Alright.
The start, you know, the final fight that we had against those 4 rather tough bandits.
You're going to have to speak up a bit, but yes.
Well, I shouldn't have got critted because he should have died while hitting me. I got hit twice at one point. The second hit shouldn't have gone through because he should have died while hitting me. Otherwise, we were just talking about boss fights, how the actual thing went, why we spent so goddamn long getting through the bloody camp.
Boy, because there was only half the members that was supposed to.
But why?
Alone, there was no way the demon could get the power source past 1 million orcs.
I'm not going to say 2 of us were lazy.
And we obliged.
I was deceived.
Out of interest, did you throw yourself off that cliff specifically in the hope you'd die or something?
No, I genuinely didn't. I was waiting for it to go loud, right? And when it went loud, what I was going to do was I was going to jump off the cliff, slam down, and just generally look awesome, right? And then it never went loud. But like, I thought that the baddies were closer than they were, so I was like, well, this is as close as I'm going to get. So I was going to jump down and do the hammer, but then when any baddies to jump down onto, so I was like, fine, I'll just jump down.
Ultramarines, attack!
So jump down and didn't think it through. And I don't know, I thought that since we'd sort of sneakily got away, we were going to be fine. So I was willing to take a bit of damage under the guise of, yeah, it's fine, we'll be able to take long rests too. And then the money got out.
Yeah.
And pretty much the situation was the same, where like, I thought we would be nice and free, so I was willing to like throw myself around a bit more in regards to those dudes when we finished it at when I finished it at 1 health. And then we got back and I had to tackle the dude, and then just as it would have it, as fate would have it, sure enough I took damage jumping on the dude. So
No, it wasn't because you jumped on the dude. Did you hear where the damage came from?
yeah, it was from you.
I tried to
if I
reach
hadn't jumped on him, then that wouldn't have happened. But so that happened, and then when we went round to that other bloke's house, I was like, well, last time he used the trick of, oh, the house protects by magic, so it's not going to be like twice in a row, surely. There's no way that we randomly picked out the same 2 houses that were both protected. But sure enough.
Well, that's it. The
As
other one
fate
wasn't
would have
protected by
it.
magic. Are you on about the
well, he was
ring
protected by
person?
a dude, yeah, who was, you know what I mean.
Yeah, the guy you
I'm
fired.
gonna have to get going, I'm afraid, guys. As soon as I stood up, my headache just got far worse.
That's fine.
Painkillers.
I don't have any in, but I might have to buy some to get through tomorrow if this doesn't go.
It's Sunday, so everywhere's gonna be bloody shut.
Exactly. Alright, see you later, guys.
I seen a bit.
I think I might have painkillers, but
Bye.
Lads, can we stop talking about drugs on the stream, please?
Duty requires that I put voice
drugs,
to my
paracetamol,
Speak.
ibuprofen,
Stop
tramadol.
the unshielded power source again, Captain. And again, you emerge from the exposure unscathed.
Oh, they're having a full-on cutscene, never mind.
Codex Astartes warns that those in league with Chaos can withstand the warp's touch.
You forget yourself, Ultramarine.
Leandros, I do not take this warp resistance lightly. But the search for answers must wait until after we deal with this Chaos invasion.
What if that is too late?
Leandros, enough. We need to keep moving.
Is John gone?
Yes.
It doesn't make them dumb. Right. Because I'm going to talk spoilers, so I don't want to spoil it. But when you think about it, Leandros, he's like the newest mod, because they're like a command squad, right? The three of them are a command. Hey, the three of them are the command squad of this Ultramarines company, right? And when you think about it, Leandros is the newest member. He's only like just been promoted to the command squad, and basically on his first mission, he gets one of them killed and gets the other one. Oh, given that there's not going to be a follow-up game at this point, presumably executed for heresy. Like, what a noble leader.
It is a good point, to be fair.
He's a noble bastard.
He is a bit irritating, to be fair.
You finished the game, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Twice.
Alright. Sorry. Just checking.
But yeah, with the D&D thing, basically what me and John agreed on, while yes my character's powerful, if there was ever like a second fight before a long rest, all of a sudden I would have been screwed because I burnt through all my magic. But the issue was, every time we finished a fight, we'd basically have to have a long rest because we physically couldn't fight anything else without getting fucked.
It's true.
Because it'd be like, Luke would have used a bunch of his healing spells, you'd be on 1 health, Dan would have burnt through some of his spells, and been hurt. So, like, one of the biggest disadvantages of my class was, nope, that's a grenade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what also Jesus is in it.
But yeah, like one of the biggest disadvantages of the class is just completely rendered pointless because every single time we had a fight, we ended up having a long rest.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, John was saying to me about how he doesn't, he wanted to have like more of a purpose. So my dude having different armor, and he was like, certain Chrono there's no reason to imitate the like down base come off. You get me? This went downhill very quickly. Yeah, Chrono there's like no reason for him to take the armor off. So, and the only disadvantage is that he will have a disadvantage in stealth. That's the current disadvantage, right? So he put in this stealth section, which I did proceed to sit out of for the entire time. I feel kind of bad.
Well, I think part of the thing is there was no hint that it was going to be a stealth section because it was like, oh, there's about a dozen bandits, which when you think of the bandits we were fighting before,
Not that bad.
a dozen bandits would have been fairly easy to fight.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we get there and thinking that it's probably going to be some decent sized fight, and it's, yeah, you either stealth this or get absolutely buggered up.
Yeah.
Like, there was no way that you was going to know, and we couldn't really just sit up on the cliff having a long rest for you to change it.
They were on us almost immediately.
I think the other thing is that like
Titus, are you there?
the like you hidden an important thing in there for
The forces of
specifically me,
chaos
right?
are invading this world.
The little
Let's get to the Titan and
it was
destroy
like a
that
vial, I
warp
think,
gate.
wasn't it?
I know what route
Tears
to take.
tier or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Command outpost between the Calcus facility and Bastion Primus.
But
From there, you can access the
I
rail
had no
network
clue.
across to Manufactorum Majakis.
I don't imagine that
Understood.
either of you two
I
had
will
any
meet
clue
you there.
who were down there.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
So-
I think part of my issue is, I would have quite happily just tried and done the way he thought we were going to do it. Stealth down, stealthily get behind the tent, cut them out, and then we might have actually been able to look around. But Luke decided to use his stealth kit, and what I almost think he's not aware of is John was actually paying attention to the excuses he was trying to give and setting the DC for his persuasion based on what he said. So when he was saying, oh yeah, I'm just a random person wondering who I want to join you, it's like, of course the DC is going to be stupidly high.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair enough, I book.
Oh yeah.
Stupid excuses, to be fair.
I actually kind of prefer it that way because it actually...
Yeah, I do. That's weird to what you actually say.
It's not just the dice rolls.
It's not just the dice rolls, and people aren't just giving us half smiles and then dismissing what we say. Oh, this ain't right. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh no. Oh no, it's okay. Never mind. I thought he was going to move me. I thought he was going to move me up to where Chaos First is, and I panicked. Because I was like, there's no way that I've never encountered a fault, and then I'm going to encounter two at once. Which kind of... I don't know why I left the officer last. Nope.
It was an interesting choice.
We're about to see the result. An interesting choice in a second. Just sticks it to the jaw. Just takes his head off. Okay. I guess I'll go to the left this time. I can take up Marines a lot more than Orcs. Even though they were Orcs.
To be fair, I was actually figuring out how much health you should have as a character, and you're not actually too far below average health, and in a way it kind of seems wrong.
How much should it?
Well, taking from your constitution and the dice roll, you should have got your levels. The average, just recalculate it.
We can't say that you calculated it and then say...
28.5.
28.
So if you think
Quite an increase though.
of 3.5 health, it's one of those things where it's a decent amount, but at the same time, if you think that it's a range from 15 to 42, having 25 health, you're decently in the middle. On the lower side, but decently in the middle.
Puts you up certain breakpoints though. Yeah, it makes a difference in that regard.
Don't get me wrong, as a fighter, you should have more health.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily.
So.
Well, the thing is, if you could take a couple more hits, then you'd be great because you do actually have damage output. The issue is that it's like you just take like 2 hits and you're dead.
Yeah.
Either that, or you take some hits, you go down to 1 health, and then the healer decides to heal me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bigger problem.
Because it's like, apparently one thing that John was doing is he was considering, okay, who's in the party? There's a giant warforged, and then there's 2 normal people, and then just a girl stood over there. So I'll set 2 bandits over to Will, 2 bandits over there. So makes sense considering you're a warforged.
Yeah. I get that, like the physique and the actions that I attempt to perform draw attention to us.
Yeah. The only thing he did say is when I immediately incinerated one of them, that's why all of a sudden a bunch of them ran to try and kill me.
Yeah. You know what it needs, actually? What would be a good idea? If certain actions have, depending on like how much damage and stuff they do, they have a heat number. And then each player has a heat statistic that the DM has. and then whoever has like the most heat compared to the rest, that they are drawing more attention to the others, you know?
Yeah.
And then you would do that as like percentages.
Yeah, in a way, I do agree, and that's kind of what he was doing, not so far as to have actual numbers. But the thing is, as soon as you try and put numbers to something like that, all of a sudden you extend every single person's turn. You've got to figure out how much damage to deal and then connect that to their current threat level or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it just makes it a bit longer, a bit more. It's one of those things where it's easy to just have in your head, okay, this person's wiping a lot of them out, so they're going to concentrate on them.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you, just not the numbers. But amazingly, I'm surprised these words are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah. I'm glad I've got on recording, I'll be honest. Jeez, I'm running straight past them space for me, then I'm just going to shut the doors. Screw this. These things are dead. Get out of it.
Jesus. I just watched all of your armor just disappear.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of them. Screw this. Right, okay, now where are the chaos ones?
You have got your fury thing.
No, I don't. Oh, well, from that number. Just 17 towards it. Oh, I'm expecting to just unload plasma in my face now. Hi! Oh! You went in for the kick at the same time. There we go. I like that as this game goes on, you just get progressively more and more blinked at you.
It is true.
Oh, they're up there! Did he have a head in? There we go. I mean, that wasn't the game's fault, I should point out. That was 100% my own inability to hit. That I'm probably going to blame on the controller or something, but...
An orc invasion.
Mouse and keyboard
Now the
superiority.
tender mercies of the Chaos
no.
Heretic.
See, Tim,
I'm
do
surprised
you see
the
what I'm
place
doing
is
here?
standing at all.
I'm moving in circles, not 8 directions. How amazing is that?
How can we face them? The legions of chaos.
Trooper, get yourself together right now.
Yes.
There are also a couple of other things that I
The other
don't really
platoons are going
understand.
to
You know
fall
when
back
Luke was doing
towards
his
Sebastian.
healing?
Hold this position.
He was
or they'll be cut
constantly
off.
doing it as a level 1 spell when he
Greetings,
does have level 2
Ultramarines.
slots.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
As
It's
well
no
as
use
can be
enough.
hoped, considering we are
Yeah.
surrounded on all sides by the enemy horde. We're
Which
heading back to the
confused
command
me a
post,
little bit.
Captain.
Also the fact that Dan bought 2 healing potions and then that strong one that works on him and literally spent 250 of the 300 gold that we just got. Gave you one of the potions. Well, you gave him 100 gold for a potion, which eventually meant nothing because you got fireball.
Yeah, I know. It's alright. I'm gonna be way overpowered soon anyway, so it's alright.
Right, what are you going to be doing?
Go on.
Is this what... I'm guessing this is in reference to all the things you've been collecting.
No. I've got a plan that's literally so good that I don't think John will actually like physically allow it. I don't think he'll let me do it, he'll just say no. No aim for or more reasons, right? No.
Well, if you tell me what it is, I might be able to help.
It's way too good. Although, one thing that I will say is that my original idea, which has changed since then, so this is no longer, it's grown and mutated, and it's way better since then. But, yeah, my original idea was to build a person.
Are you going to try and turn yourself into a person?
No, that's stupid, why would I do that? Why would I go from being solid to being squishy?
I don't know, but I'm just really curious as to where you're trying to go with this.
Let's wait and find out.
Of course, we're not going to be playing next week because
Too busy kicking ass at the game. Yeah.
how soon is it from happening though? Is it literally next session? Or?
Seems like it can. I've been trying to for a while. I can't find the right resources to let me do it.
Can you tell me what resources you're after?
No.
I'm actually trying to do this to help you get it done.
I know you are.
But
You'll see, and then you'll say, "Oh God, no," and then you'll not want it to happen anymore.
well, no, the thing is, it's like when you jumped off the cliff. I get irritated at your character, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I believe he'd do that. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, no, we need to get going. Fucking Muppet, come on. And it's, but at the same time, it is quite amusing.
Even it's very
I don't
hip.
know if I do.
It's very hip. That's what I'll say.
Try and turn it all into a necklace that gives like
Oh, that's good. Sorry, what? Wait, I have distracted.
That's you're gonna like turn it all into one giant necklace that gives +2 intimidation.
Metal.
Necklace.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad idea. I might build some of that. I don't think that's what I'm gonna go with. It's like I said, I've been working on this plan for a long time. And I need strength for that. And I could have like threaded them. Where did these squigs keep coming from?
I'm trying to think back to when you started collecting pieces now. It must have been the bed.
It really would be any good.
No, more of just trying to figure out. Did you actually start this idea from when you picked up the bed?
Hold on. I'm super confused. Am I supposed to be going up here? I feel
No,
like
that's where you came from.
alright, maybe I'm just supposed to be finding this. Never mind. Sorry, go on.
So did
I don't know
you
why.
genuinely start this idea from when you picked up the first dead bird?
I think a little bit before then.
Jesus, that's literally from like the
I
first
seem to
second.
think that was why I picked up the dead bird. Oh yeah, it was definitely in the first section. I can guarantee you that.
There's a lift over here.
There's a lift over here.
You know, I'm really worried that I'm going to be disappointed in a way. In terms
Probably.
of the thing is, it wouldn't necessarily be disappointed in you. It would mainly be disappointment in your character.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, right, if all goes to plan and everything happens as I foresee it, even I know what the true outcome of this will be.
Get ready to fall back to the
I know what I'm
bastion.
hoping
Do
for.
not engage Chaos forces directly
But
until I get reinforcements
The thing
down
is,
here to back
like
you up.
what John chooses to do with what I'm going to present him with, well, that's anyone's guess. And even then, at that, he might not actually tell me what he's going to do until the time comes. So,
Captain Titus, this way.
Well,
we'll see.
I can guess that it won't involve my character. Well, it won't specifically involve the fact that my character's magic because you've been planning it since I had the Dragonborn.
No. Don't involve anyone else, really. But it could. Oh, but it could.
If you wanted it to, you'd have to tell me what's going on.
No,
And they cut power to the sentry guns.
All of them?
They took out the generator. We couldn't defend
Because
against
my
such
character
numbers
is
without
already a
the
bit
back.
distrusting of
Ultramarines and I are
your
almost at
ideas
position.
anyway,
Clear
so...
out.
it's gonna get a whole world of worse. Like splitting the earth in half kind of levels worse.
Are you actually trying to become Thor?
No. No.
Because the way that you just hit the ground to try and shake it, like in the last section.
That was ridiculous. The fact that I didn't get to do anything to them. It's like, cool with it. Just saying.
You say that, but...
It's a heavy hammer and it was a net 20. It should have more than split up in a pebble. Even if you're talking real world, if I did that, that would do more than split up in a pebble.
Genetic scan complete.
The Warhammer is only about £10.
Yeah, it was coming from my hands. And it's got burning damage.
War is always war. Forward.
Imperial Guard! Stand your ground! Ultramarines are here!
I still can't. Alright, no, they
I'll just look forward to whatever you can.
Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, depending on, like I said, depending on what John does, it might be 100% a complete dud. He might be like, yeah, sure, I'll let you do it, and then it'll just do nothing. In which case, I'll be disappointed.
I doubt that he's going, unless it is just something genuinely so ridiculous, he's probably not going to say no outright.
No, I don't think he'll say no, but I think he'll just make it not. And then he'll just say, oh, what were you expecting? I think that's how this is going to go. But hopefully he'll let us have it. Not a lot of help. A lot of reg. Oh, a lot of reg.
You've got your rage.
I've got bullet. Jesus. Squiggy just torn to meat jokes. Nope. Oh, that's why I said wrong. Actually, no, it is.
Is it a big boy?
Yeah, I think the rocket man was. It's a way to big one. Oh,
You can see why we need the sentry guns. There aren't
Wow.
enough of us to hold this position without them.
Lieutenant, the central outpost is under attack.
Tell them we're on our way!
Move out, brothers.
oh. Oh, right, please throw it back. I thought if you don't have a bullet and then it just fucking pick it back up again. I was like,
We
oh.
need those sentry guns.
Well, no, that's
Lieutenant, where is the generator?
If you continue on, you'll find it at the end of our fortifications.
You've only got 34 bullets left in it.
Brothers, the guardsmen will need your help until the guns are reactivated.
We will hold the line, Captain.
No, stop right now. Oh, there's a server still here. There's literally just floating in the middle of nowhere. I never noticed before.
Also, I bet you Luke's gonna join. Okay, I can just hear it. Bet you Luke's gonna join just because you're leaving. Be like, okay, I can hear it.
Oh, I can't get that. I was gonna go back for the hammer, but nope.
Kind of need the hammer for this bit.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about him. Oh, that didn't even save. Oh, that's it. Oh god, it's
Oh, he does.
yeah. Just gonna pops out of hell. Who's trying to shoot
Okay, he's gonna come forward and activate the turrets and they'll wreck the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, just run forward, activate the turrets and then literally just wreck all of the shit.
You can't just pull it, I mean, that's plus something else. Not gone.
Never forget. Never forgive.
Yeah, if I just run forward, then I'll just get shot.
You had your fury the entire time.
Yeah, but I mean, look, tip, right? You know Titus wears a loincloth, right? You know what that covers? It's giant, massive strong He's played by Mark Strong, tip. You don't get out of jail free card when your second name is literally Strong. Oh, conflicted. There was dudes up against me and I was like, oh, I don't want to go into the grenade behind. Oh, stupid. Oh, that got so much worse. So
Never forgive.
Two guys, squig!
Alright, I'll actually like play properly.
I'll say this. Out of all the advertisements on the internet, there is only one kind of advertisement that actually works for me. Takeaway ones.
Oh, you're not wrong.
I've just seen one that's Papa John's.
Oh, I haven't. You see it was good. Oh.
And it's just a bunch of pictures of really nice pizzas. Oh. Okay, that advertisement, that one makes me want pizza. How are we gonna have that?
Just a fun fact about actual Papa John, as in like the guy himself.
Wow.
Why do you think this is? Makes a mean pizza, but yeah.
Yeah?
It makes a good pizza though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you get the same thing. I see an advert for anything else and it's just mildly infuriating. It doesn't really make you want it. But as soon as it's like a takeaway, like Papa John's or something, like you see it like, oh, that does look.
I don't really get adverts though, so I have like a million ad blockers. but I do agree. If I give like a leaf blower,
I've got a basic ad block on, but what I really want now is an ad block that removes the new bloody YouTube adverts.
see, I haven't really had a problem with them. I think I had like 1 or 2 and then they just sort of stopped. I assume because they updated the software. I can't vouch for that, but I assume that's what it is.
You know the new ones where it's just a picture that hangs there? I'm still getting them.
Yeah, I've seen them about it. I'll send you after this what
Please do. They're so infuriating.
Yeah.
Please do, because they're genuinely so infuriating.
They are. I get it.
Because at least the video ones, you know when people put like adverts in between.
Yeah. No. Hold on. Press the button. Ah.
Success is measured in blood.
Oh.
Or your enemies.
I'll give you a hint. Doesn't end well. Ends with a loading screen, so we were so close.
But yeah, like when people put adverts in between videos, when it was just the video adverts, they would load like every like 5th insert or so. You know, it would be on every single one. But now the 60 pictures, literally every single one, it loads the pictures.
Yeah.
And if anything, I actually find it worse as opposed to being just pictures. There's no sound, and that actually infuriates me more than the videos.
It takes you out of it, doesn't it? Show you a fun fact in a second. Okay, now what is it? You know, in Daemon 2, especially when the tarantula works. That's them? Oh, they actually shoot out of shells. That's cool. Wait, that's it.
Yeah, shit, they do shoot at the shells.
Here we are, my lord. Carry on, guys.
Sidonis to Captain Titus.
Also, I know it may sound dog, but I've been seeing a couple of memes where it's like Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo series being like a stupidly powerful thing.
You don't have to clarify that. How many Scoobies do you know? Not how many Shaggies do you know?
I don't know, I just felt the need to specify, but like there's been a bunch of memes about him being like stupidly powerful, and I was wondering if you actually have any clue where it came from.
Nope. I think it was just someone that people just designed on and were like, yeah, Shaggy. Okay, cool dude. Oh, there's a server skull somewhere. Maybe. Yeah, have you seen the you seen the one where somebody's redrawn Thanos in the same sort of style?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Is he here? I can hear it, Tim. That's infuriating. Do I have it here? No. Nope. Oh, is this? I didn't realize we were here yet, and I was wondering what was happening for a minute.
I'm Boss Grimstone.
I was like, oh, legs, oh,
This
oh.
whole planet is mine. Whoa!
I think I might have found it, by the way. The reason for it.
Oh, go on.
You've been at my heels for long enough, Orc.
You what?
This ends now.
Give us a second.
That's right. Because I'm gonna kill you, Space Marine.
Jesus, he's actually gonna kill me.
You me! Stand still so I can kill you!
He just eh?
Kill them Space Marines!
Yes, I have found the reason for it.
What is the reason?
I'll send you a link to it. It's a clip from.
No, I died as I was about to go near it. That looked like a hell of an explosion. Go on.
I'll send you a link to the video, and you'll understand. When you finish streaming.
Never mind.
Oh, you missed a kill!
Oh, screen's just gone white.
Yeah, that's a one man there. Oh, there's only this. Oh no, oh no. Oh.
With you yet, Space Marine!
But I am finished with you, Orc.
That's why I don't roll the 6 on overcharge. fireball pocket. Oh, never mind, they do give ammo. Oh man, they all give ammo. They all give infinite ammo, I'm just blind.
Wait, they all give infinite ammo?
It's a boss fight. There's only one that gives grenades though. I thought they all gave grenades.
The damned orc is dead.
Finally, some good news.
This rail line
Well,
will
I
take
always
us
just
directly
at
to the
that
town
point I pretty much
The
consistently
faster the
just
better.
use the hammer.
Those orcs slowed us down.
I mean, yeah.
And gave Nemeroth time to prepare his invasion. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
I do like the hammer. I like the hammer. I like using like a bit of a variety of weapons. So if it didn't let me off that, then I would use the hammer all of the time.
Captain Titus, the orcs are running scared. What's happened?
The captain dealt with their war boss once and for all.
We have a chance now.
Bolster your defenses. The demon host will not be so easy to frighten off.
Good luck, Titus. All our hopes are with you.
Well, in terms of the service, got somewhere around here that I'm going to undoubtedly miss.
This section reports 5,300 ship workers absent. The Magos has been notified. Adeptus Astartes recognized. Full access
I'm betting
granted.
those behind this door.
Ultramarines, this is Princeps Enoch aboard Titan Invictus.
This is Captain Titus. What is the status of the Titan?
Right.
My crew and
Just
I
saying,
are
I found this.
Invictus.
Dad
She's
creates an app
immobilized.
that locks your
We'll need to
child's
activate
phone
our
until
first
they
backup
answer you
generator to
text.
release the mooring clamps.
Just
Understood.
how controlling a person do you need to be to do that?
I mean, that man is undoubtedly in charge of a team of very, very, very unhappy programmers. Like, development time has been spent on that. Is it down here? I know there's baddies over there, but... No, it's not over there.
Like I say that, I genuinely think, like, why do you need to be, like, what goes through a person's head to need so much control over a person's life to do something like that?
It's not that desperate, is it? I think it depends on what the text is.
Any text.
If it's like anti-Susan stuff. Well,
No,
it's even then. I don't know.
It's literally just an app that when
No, I
child's dad sends them a text.
No, I get what it is, but I'm trying to like think, is there any situation in which this is at all a good idea? Like, is there anything that you could do to make this useful? No. I don't think there is. Oh, god damn it.
Never forgive.
Then you had your rage, but
I know. I'm not using it.
it's a perfectly fine part of the game.
Captain Titus, the orcs are running scared.
I could open the console
The captain dealt
and
with
put
their
in
war boss
cheats.
once and for all.
And technically that's a perfectly... Oh,
Bolster your
oh,
defenses.
did you hear the
The demon host will
news?
not be so easy to frighten off.
Did you hear the
Well.
Fallout 76 news?
All our hopes are with you.
Oh god, there's more, isn't there?
Yeah.
Someone's got into the console, haven't they?
No,
The
it's
Magos
worse.
has been
So, I imagine you'll be aware that Fallout 3's Skyrim, Morrowind, all of that, all of the Bethesda games that are like that, they all have a room that's essentially, it's like a dev room,
This is
you just
Captain
like
Titus.
test everything.
What's the
People have
status
got
of
in
the
the dev room, haven't they?
It's, you know, the dev room that has like, you know, every single weapon, every single type of ammo, every single currency,
Understood.
everything in it. That room. Well, yeah, people got in it. And surprising nobody, they took all of it and then started selling it. But I mean, it's not synced up either, so like everybody took it on their own client. So it's not even like a one-time treasure trove that everybody got and then was then left alone. Nope. Where do these guards and slogans actually work now? Just give the weapons to the Ghostbusters and all of a sudden it's gone to night.
Honestly, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't even know what to say about Fallout 76 anymore, because at this point it is genuinely worse than like EA's Battlefront 2. Because I know that that one got like a massive one. I mean, it's still kind of going on, but it had like one-time massive thing. This one is just constant thing after thing after thing. You'd think after they made like 2 or 3 mistakes, they would go out the way to make sure no other mistake would like pop up. Just still going and going and going.
Yes and no, because I think the thing is, I don't think you can compare them purely because the Battlefront 2 wasn't a bad game, it was just a really predatory game, which is
true.
Just bad in a whole different kind of way. Whereas this one's just bad because it's an ass game. But it does have a microphone actually, so that is similar to the ass, but they aren't required for. I hate using this excuse because cosmetics in games bother me because I like customizing stuff.
Is the seed of the Imperium.
I think it's a big part of the game. Like the aesthetic of a game is such a huge part, so locking it off behind a paywall is stupid. But it doesn't offer any competitive or any kind of in-game advantage.
Captain Titus.
Yeah.
The
Well,
orcs are really
Daemon
scared.
did.
What's happened?
Honestly, I think that the other thing though, Fallout 76, people have been selling the things on eBay.
Bolster your defenses. The demon host will not be
Like,
safe.
because there've been those duplication glitches.
All our hopes are with you.
You know, I don't know if you heard on this one, but there's like an item where it like increases your range damage in the game for like 2 hours.
No.
Basically, like say you've got a gun. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
A bobblehead that increases your range damage for like 2 hours. First thing, people have found duplication glitches for those items. So they've got a shit ton of them, and because of how they work, you can keep on using them over and over and over and over again, and they keep on stacking up until you just one-shot anything.
Also, the way that the PvP is like rigged in that game. Anybody who attacks first instantly wins the fight, just because of how the whole PvP mechanics work. Look, they're just chilling everywhere.
Yeah, there's also the issue of, it turns out, if you, say, when you've got 10 minutes left on a bunch that you've just consumed, if you quit out and rejoin, you go back to having an hour left.
Oh, damn. That's stupid.
So of course there are people that will quit out when they've got like 5 minutes left of them, and they'll suddenly be back on an hour's left. So they just constantly have that, and then people are actually selling like all of the like legend. I'm guessing that it's from the dev place they've been getting it. Like all of the legendary equipment they've got. They've been selling these bobbleheads, just a bunch of them, on like eBay and everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I imagine this whole situation has not been done by the story-based developer, which has literally everything in the game in it, because it's what they use to test stuff.
Oh my god, I'm looking into this now. I don't know if you heard this bit, but it turns out that it actually has stuff that
Oh
they've
yeah,
not
it has
released yet.
unreleased yet. Yeah, it's like unreleased skins and stuff. Yeah. There's also an NPC in there, like a human NPC, which is funny, because one of the big like selling things about the game was that like it doesn't have any human NPCs. So either it's there as a test dummy, which is the most likely thing, it's just that it's like test damage in it. But it's still kind of unusual, because why would they not use one of the ones from the game for that? But yeah. Yeah. But like the only other option is that they're testing it to add it into the game later on. In which case, eh? Why? Is that your focus right now? Should it be?
they've still not released any sales figures for it either, have they?
Why?
I say, because it's been down as far as like 50 quid in stores already.
Yeah, we're on sale like the first like month or something. Like that's like a failed indie game kind of move there. It's not a AAA wildly renowned company kind of shtick. Ultimately, like I am more tolerant and forgiving towards it because they have such a great backlog of games that they have sort of proved that like if this one isn't good, chances are it is like a temporary cock up and they will learn from it. So doesn't absolve them from the fact that they made a terrible game and released it and then done terrible things on top of them. But
isn't this produced by like a different section than the main company as well?
Yeah, it's a lot of different sections. Doom's technically by Bethesda, but it's not. It's by id Software, the original. Same with that, like Wolfenstein is by Bethesda, but it's not.
Yeah, because I think my thing with it at this point is something tells me Bethesda as like the main company isn't going to be letting them produce another game.
They only let Obsidian produce one game, and that was a really good one, and they still dropped it. They made Fallout New Vegas, which you've not heard of. Yeah. And then they didn't let them make anything else. So it's you know, it's anyone's guess. I'm pretty sure they just flip a coin.
Better not let, like, I can't imagine that they are going to let them do another one because it's such a bad business idea to do that.
Well, yeah, there was potential, but I mean, the whole like, because essentially, I think it was supposed to be like New Vegas, because New Vegas was made in a short time span using Fallout 3's engine and assets, right? And creating new assets, obviously, but like trying to reuse as much as they could. And I think the idea of this one was a very similar kind of thing, but Fallout 4 instead of Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but they made the rookie mistake of just the scope being just horrendous. Like, for a couple of year development span, we decided to go with a multiplayer game, an 11-year-old engine that was not designed for multiplayer games. Like, it was just all like, it was, again, like, on paper, great. Reality,
also, just as a thing, it is 10 o'clock.
Oh, it is 10 o'clock, right. God damn it.
I don't want to interrupt your gaming, but
yeah, I think the checkpoint forward was the next area. I think. Yeah, a little left.
Hard work occupies the body and distracts the mind. It is a noble and worthy thing.
Saving. Go get a cutscene. Or if this goes into combat again, then I'm just gonna back out.
All workers of class 9 and above must report.
I just kind of felt the need to point out the.
Yeah, I was not paying attention. And this game will eat your
Oh,
time.
yes.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we did reach this. Let's have fun to leave it.
spotted.
Understood.
I think I was meant to carry the 7 bottle this far, by the way. It doesn't feel like I was meant to carry the 7 bottle this far.
I can't imagine you were, no.
Right, nobody's watching.